Hello, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk today about numbers. Now, if you, disclaimer, these are my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear. Now, if you've, heaven forbid, if anybody's been following me for this whole time that I've been doing YouTube videos, one thing you will have heard me saying a lot is that I don't do numbers. When I was first learning on my learning journey, which we are all on, I realised quite early on that they control us, them bastards, control us. Obviously, we know that, well, some people still don't, which I can't get, but one of the ways that they control us is through numbers. Now, these people were left with secrets, and they have been using them to rule over us for the ever and the more day. They know the power of numbers, and we won't go into it because that's their world. Fuck it. So I decided, when I put myself on this experiment that I put myself on, when was that, 17 years ago, I decided that I wasn't going to get involved with numbers. I was, write it down, leave it behind. But obviously most people, you've got numbers going around in your head all day, every fucking day, and they're difficult to work out. Now, again, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I think that the reason for this is, it tethers us in. Numbers tether our brains. And when we go through school, when I started school, I was a maths genius. First year of school, youngest person in the entire school, got top in my maths exam, top of my year, and I was the youngest person in the school, right? I used to bloody love numbers. Oh, this many chickens and that many cows makes up this number, and it was fun. Numbers were fun when I was little. Then the older I got, and of course, when you hit puberty, when you're meant to be learning what your body does, it's algebra, it's Pythagoras, it's trigonometry, it's numbers that you don't understand, and most people fucking despise even the thought of it. And my theory on that is because then when you come out of school, you have such a loathing of numbers that you leave that in the hands of the experts, right? Oh, don't make me do that. You've got phone numbers to remember. You've got dates to remember. It's just numbers everywhere. 011899988199991197253. Now, I forgot that wrong, I do apologise. But that's been in there for years. Just occasionally comes out. And if I've got it right, then I get it right. Do you know what I mean? But I'm pretty cock on, pretty close, even if I get it wrong. Corey, you can help. Is it 011899988199991197253? Three.
Thanks, so, yeah.
Corey agrees. Yeah, just doing a video. That's my son. He's 21. Numbers. Age has been a number. I'm going to do a video on that, actually, because I've been interviewing taxi drivers. Don't even fucking ask. Anyways, so I'm have this thing that I don't do numbers. I keep myself away from numbers wherever possible. And I've just recently found TikTok, right? And I found out last night, I've only been on there 2 days. Well, I think I've tuned in 3 days. Don't follow anybody, don't post anything. Well, one person, all right? That's why I'm there. It's the only reason I'm using TikTok. I refuse to be got into TikTok because, again, control, as are reels on Facebook. Like the instant dopamine hit, what do they call it? Doom scrolling, isn't it? Is that doom scrolling? Anyway, let me know. Comments. So yeah, last night I'm there on TikTok, literally tallies, fucking numbers, the bloody lot. right? Because I found out, well, I was told, but I didn't understand it until last night, till I'm sitting there. It's like, oh, press the screen and you can like as many times as you like. So I'm there in this live and I'm just there with the music, and then this love art thing comes up with a little gauge by the side of it, and when you fill that up, it tells you how many times you've tapped the fucking screen in that particular set. My highest that I got at one go was 377. Tap that screen 377 times in one track, right? Like literally thousands of times last night. I sat there and I was like, mate, I just done a big one. I'm going to write down that number. Just fucking writing down numbers. That's what I did. Well, I wrote stuff down, but we won't go into that. I get. I don't get. The other thing that I wanted to mention, there is something else that I was going to talk about earlier on. I was like, oh, I'll mention that I do that. Ain't come back to me. We'll leave that one there. But another thing that I do is I hoard numbers. So I have a billionaire mentality when it comes to numbers. Not physical money. I don't have physical money. And if somebody else needs it, you know what I mean? I don't have things. I don't do numbers. As long as I don't get kicked out of my house, I'm all right. You know what I mean? Everything's on standing order. I don't add up the numbers that I've got in my bank and this, that, and the other. It's just, do I have this physically available or not? Do you know what I mean? But on games, on Facebook, I am a hoarder. Now, I play this game, not so much now, because I've done all 627 levels that they've got available. Spot the difference on Facebook. Was a little bit obsessed. Now, on that, it costs you 10 coins for a hint. Right? And some of them are really fucking hard, right? And every day for logging in, you start out, you get 2 coins a day for logging in. Then it goes on, and on day 30, you get 300 coins. 30 hints, right? And I did that once, and then twice since then I've got into the 20s and the game's not loaded, and I've just lost it and had to go back to 2 coins a day. Now, you would think that would be me cheating away, wouldn't you? No, I have over 2,000 fucking coins. I have used to play, I don't think it works anymore, Solitaire Showdown. And again, you could with, what did you get for that? Was that coins? Oh, I can't remember how that worked. Jokers, that's it. You get jokers, right? So that you could, I call it cheating myself. It's helping, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? It's there to help you. I call it cheating. You know, like I like to win fair and square. So I just log on, get me daily jokers and just watch them a whole year of not, you know, like losing. I'll happily sit there and lose a game. I'll just come out and like, nah, fuck it, because I won't spend. Just keep those coins. Couldn't possibly I could possibly spend them, but I choose not to. I choose not to do that. I choose to hoard them. A game like a billionaire. Temu. Yeah, I hoard numbers. So I understand to a certain degree a billionaire mindset, the greed. Do you know what I mean? I play Klondike and I merrily, daily, make energy snacks to help me cut out items. If you've never played it, it's like one of these farming games, you know, like Farmville or whatever. You get energy and you cut out objects and stuff like that. And it's brainless distraction. Do you know what I mean? Something to do with my head that allows me to think. Do you know what I mean? But like with that, I just hoard hoard the energy. I've got like, like hundreds of the biggest energy snacks that would help me most. And I just rack them up and don't use them in the game because I prefer to have a large amount of them sat there. I suppose for if there's a land that I'm going to that I really want to finish. I don't know. Like literally psychoanalyze me. Find out why I do it. You tell me. Because, I don't do numbers. Don't understand it. Do you know what I mean? But I'm a hoarder anyway. If you saw my house, you'd be like the shit that I possess, you wouldn't believe. It's like, oh yeah, you've got enough beads, Kerry-Ann. Yeah, but I've not got these beads. That's a whole different kind of hoarding. Like me yarn stash. We won't go into that. It's like, no, I don't have this particular yarn. What if I wanted to make something that needed this particularly? But the numbers, fuck all. Like literally, I'd got to over 2,000 coins on differences, and then the game just wouldn't work. And I was on like day 26 of going up to 30, and then it wouldn't work for days, and I lost all of my fucking progress. So I'm like, you can fuck off. So what did I collect them for? What did I collect these numbers for? So yeah, this isn't me saying that I know better than anybody. Like literally, I'm asking you to psychoanalyze me. Why do I do that? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to point and laugh at the fool, tell me I'm mental. Go right on ahead. I am not going to argue with you. And I shall leave that there for today. Thank you so much for being with me. If you're a subscriber, I bloody love you, and I'm so grateful. And if you're not, please consider doing it. Please consider giving me a thumbs up, because I do believe somebody said somewhere that does something. I doubt it will on my channel because I never usually get more than 4. So I highly doubt. It's like my friend last night, he finished his set. We, between us, our crew, had left him with 31.1 thousand likes, because we're all just sitting there because we love him and he's amazing. So yeah, another thing that I do for other people that I don't do for myself. Anyways, yeah, thank you for being here, and never forget that I love you all. Bye.